Hey everybody, welcome back to the book series, and this time it's going to be a 2-minute review of Scar Tissue, which is the autobiography from Anthony Kiedis, the frontman of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I'll start with the bottom line. This is a book that closely describes a selfish, ego-maniac drug addict who loves himself to death, and there's a lot of candid rockstar stories and not enough stories about the art itself, in my opinion. However, despite that, it's still one great ride, at least for me. I read through the 500 pages in 2 weeks, which is something that I barely do. It's hard to put it down. It's really interesting. Now, this guy had some very interesting life, to say the least. Perhaps the craziest story that I've heard. It takes us from his childhood days when growing up in LA with his father, when he started doing all kinds of drugs and having sex since he was about 12. It's all very explicit. It's not politically correct at all. You get all the stories about all the sex, all the drug use. However, at some points toward the end especially, I was thinking, wow, that's just way too much drugs and not enough stories about the songwriting, because I want more stories about how he wrote all those amazing songs. Not many people know, but he is not just the frontman, he is also the songwriter of all of their songs of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. For example, the story about how he wrote Under the Bridge was really cool and touching. It feels really good to go and listen to the song afterwards, but there weren't enough of those stories. So anyway, the bottom line, in my opinion, is if you like reading autobiographies, musicians' autobiographies, and if you are a Red Hot Chili Peppers fan, go ahead and read this book, but I warn you, it's not politically correct and you might even be offended by some of it. However, if you are into reading autobiographies, but you're not really into the Chili Peppers, I think there are a bunch of books which will be a lot more fun and a lot more inspiring for you to read. So that's it, basically. These are my 2 short cents about this book. If you choose to go ahead and read it, I hope you have a great time indeed. Goodbye.